Alright, this is Andrew with Joda Home Inspections. We are doing a sewer scope today here in Salt Lake. Today is August 19th, 2025. And we're at 2143 Blair Street. We have the camera pushed out 100 feet to the city connection. Now we're going to pull it back and record it and see what we find. So this first connection point is called the nose on. That's where it goes from your lateral line into the main city line. Looks like a little bit of an offset there right off the bat. You can see that lip on the left side of the pipe. That's a spot where waste could potentially get stuck. If enough waste gets stuck, it can create a blockage where it backs up towards the house. It's probably clay pipe from what I can tell so far. Clay has several joints. So far I'm not seeing any standing water through here, which is good. You never want to see standing water because that would indicate improper grade or blockage. Another offset there, pretty decent sized one. The only way to fix an offset permanently is to dig it up and do a spot repair. It's not really a way to trenchlessly fix an offset. A little piece of plastic here where a repair may have been made. Little debris, and then right there the line drops where you have a pretty significant offset. We're 47 feet out, and we've gone underwater because we kind of dropped off the ledge, and so as water and waste runs down the sewer line, it's going to hit this lip where it can get stuck. And again, if enough waste gets stuck, it can back up towards the house. Not holding water for too long, but enough that waste could get stuck right there. Now we're going through some cast iron. Cast iron gets really rough and rusty. It will eventually need to be replaced. What was unique with this line is that it made a turn. We're 37 feet out. I was wondering if it might be connecting into a neighboring line. I think that's probably less likely now that I've pulled back. I've scoped this line twice. The first recording didn't save properly, so I'm doing it again. And when I did it the first time, I found running water going down that part of the line. And then I found that one of the toilets had been running continuously. And so I've turned that valve off, and since I turned that off, it stopped the running water down the line. And so originally when I saw that running water, I thought, well, I'm not running water, and so I thought maybe it was a neighboring line. Now I know that that was just a toilet that had a bad flapper and was continuing to release water. And so I think it's I don't think you have a shared line here. I think it's just a unique transition. Cast iron under the house. Eventually this will need to be replaced. Now we're coming up the stack, so there's nothing to see here. But you have a mix of cast iron and clay, a little bit of plastic, a couple of pretty significant sized offsets. At a minimum, I would recommend getting the insurance on the line, and that would help offset the cost if or when there's a bigger issue. But that doesn't necessarily cover what's under the house, and so that will eventually need to be done, and that's not covered by HomeServe, which is the more common sewer line protection. I'm going to end this recording now.